Hey everybody, so I have been shopping like crazy the last couple of months and I have a lot of new makeup to test. And the first thing I want to test is from Primark. As you know, I'm a drugstore type of girl, so quite affordable. And Primark is very affordable at the moment. I have the Sculpt and Glow, which just looks like this. And then the Blush and Glow, which just looks like that. And they were both £6. And I'm going to start with the Sculpt, which has the names just there. If I take the names off, those are the shades. I'm going to go for the darker shade here to bronze. There is a lot of kickback in that pan. Perfect. Now I'm just going to do a bit of bronzing on my cheeks. I don't really contour. Even though I do the bronzing in the contour, I don't really contour that much. Sorry if there's a shadow here. I'm using natural light because one of my lights has busted. So at the moment it's a bit, the lighting's not that great. Let's try the blush palette, and I think I'm going to try this shade here because it literally reminds me of like a shade of Orgasm. I've put it in a really awkward place. Yeah, 'cause it's got like the gold reflex and we all know that's what Orgasm's about. Do you know what I love about this blush? Is you can see the pink, but you can also see the gold reflex in it. Whereas sometimes I feel like with Orgasm, sometimes I see more of the gold or sometimes I see more of the pink. But this one, I feel like I can see it all, and you can literally see the sheen across my cheek. So if you didn't want a highlighter, you wouldn't need one. But if you know me, I love a good highlight. And there is a lot of highlights in these palettes. However, I don't know if Revolution reformulated their highlighters, but I got some new ones. So I bought 3 new ones. I bought a gold one, which is called Raise the Bar. I bought Just My Type, which is more of a champagne gold. And then I bought more of a rosy pink one, which is called Dare to Divulge. Okay, so I've put the highlights on the back of my hand. So the goldy one is on this side. Then it goes to the champagne pink colour. And then more of your icy one. So those are all 3 highlights. It's probably hard to see which one's which. I've kind of mixed them all together. And I am going to go for the gold one, which again is Raise the Bar, which is this one. And they're very soft. Like I literally just dug my nail into this one, which is called Dare to Divulge. And they're so soft, like I dug right in there. Wow, this is more like your wet look. Wow, like when the light shines on it. Okay, so now that I'm all highlighted out, I think it is time to find an eyeshadow palette, which I didn't actually put in front of me. So I'm going to dive into my drawers and just pick out a random eyeshadow palette that I haven't used. The eyeshadow palette that I have chosen is one again from Primark, and it's this new one, which is the You Are Magic Iron Face palette by Disney. And it actually comes, like, I love the packaging, like you can see like the mirror there, and then this is what the palette looks like. I'm going to start with this shade here called Star, there as a transition shade, and then I'm going to go into Shy just below it. So this is not my day, the camera just died out on me and you didn't get to see how pigmented the eyeshadows were. However, as pigmented as they were, they're still really like not as vibrant as Primark eyeshadows usually are. So I'm just going to carry on with the transition shade, which was that brown shade Star, just to clean up the edges. This Be Mine like pinky red sparkly shade is really calling out to me, but then so is Blush, which is like a yellow gold shade. So I'm not sure which one to use. I'm going to go for the red Be Mine shade. I don't know if you can see, but it is that soft that I dug a hole right into it. So that is what it's looking like on my eyes. I'm actually really impressed. I'm just going to blend out the edges just a little bit. And underneath, I'm literally just going to take that orange shade and then the red shade just to blend it out a bit. I'm going to do my mascara off camera. So there's a lot of new lip liners and lipsticks that I have bought lately because they're just literally my favourite. And I think I'm going to kick it off with Peony by Primark. And then this Flower Bomb Miracle Matte Lip in the shade Bare Honey in the centre. And let's try that. So this is what Peony looks like, and I'm just going to put Bare Honey on and let's see how that goes on in the centre. Oh wow. And there we go, here is the finished look. So the Minnie Mouse palette, I really do like the eyeshadows, and it's Primark. For what you pay is what you get, and I'm really impressed with it. I love that it's got a full length mirror in there, and it was only £8 and I just love the packaging. Again, if you're just starting out in makeup, this is a brilliant eyeshadow palette to begin with. There's enough mattes to shimmers, but I do feel like it's quite pale mattes, so they should have a few more darker mattes in. I really do wish I used this First Love mauve colour in there, which looks amazing. And then for the highlights, these are only £3 and you can't go wrong with the highlights. Like, they're amazing, and the blush is my new favourite blush. Like, that blush in that Blush and Glow palette from Primark, I don't need highlight with that. I've kind of just overdone it with the highlight at this point. So next time I probably won't be putting highlight. I've actually scratched that again. I probably won't be putting highlight again if I use that blush. It's more of like a nighttime look. The bronzer, like the bronzer actually is quite a nice shade for me. I do feel like though I need to add a bit more. It is quite a nice shade for my tan skin, but again, these palettes, they only cater for like one skin tone, which is a problem. However, like the Blush and Glow it's got quite nice deeper colours in there. I couldn't say if it'd work on deeper skin tones because I don't have deep skin tone, but the Sculpt and Glow probably wouldn't, because I used a darker bronzer in here and it's just bronzed me up. So I feel like if you're my shade, this is probably the only kind of palette to cater for you. Like, I don't think I'd use I should have used the banana powder and seen if it had any flashback, but I didn't. So I do like this for £6, but again, it's just about who they cater for. So I wish they would have come out with a darker one of these. And that lips is matte, like, but movable. So I really like that lip colour. So yeah, if you really enjoyed this testing video, please give it a thumbs up and let me know what you would want to see from me in the future. I do have a lot of new makeup to test out, so hopefully you'll see a lot more of that from me. So bye.